Uh-oh. They're never paying attention, guys. I don't know what to do to get these guys to pay attention, man. They don't know how brand works or something? Hey, look at that. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we are running my favorite stuff, guys, we're going to bust right through to the other side here. Break on through to the other side, really. Skeleton vampires. We're just going for the undead. Yeah, so you better get up out the way. I love skeletons. I love zombies. I figured together at last, we're going to go really aggressive with a mono black that just blasts through things in an unexpected way. Really, really effective. Blasted us through diamond. Just barely got us to diamond 3. We're touching diamond 3 right now, and I really think this one could go the distance. So if you want to see this one, you want to check it out, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Yeah, you got to do it. Go right down there and press it. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person. We just passed 3,000 followers on Twitch. So we're going to be doing some giveaways the whole week, so you're really going to want to check that out. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions. That's the best place to come in case you want to get in contact and show me something. I sometimes run viewer decks. Yeah, you can submit them there. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down there to the AetherHub and you will find it. Okay, so that all being said, what are we doing with the Hollywood Undead here? Well, we're running a vampire gain and drain on top of a skeleton aggro, which is just going to make their life freaking disappear. It's going to just shred their life to death. That's the goal right here. We're going to punish them no matter what they do. So first things first, our removal. And as I always say as a caveat, I wish I didn't have to run so much removal, but them's the breaks. That's the state that we live in right now. Here we have cut down. 3 cut downs for your aggro plays right here, and I think 4 bitter triumphs. Bitter Triumph is a little bit tough to deal with. I mean, we have some life regen here, and we don't really want stuff in our graveyard, so you could swap that out for any other removal that you want. I'm going with Bitter Triumph just because it's old reliable. It's an uncommon, instant, kills a planeswalker, kills a creature that we need to kill with no restrictions. Very useful, and we can pay 3 life. We can a lot of times afford it. So those are going to be our main sources of removal right there. Now our 1-drop skeletons and vampires. We're going to go with the Forsaken Miner, which has some really cool interactions that I'm actually excited to tell you about, because with targeting things, 1 black, 2/2, he cannot block, but he's a 2/2 skeleton rogue. He looks awesome, and whenever you commit a crime, you may pay 1 black. If you do, return the Forsaken Miner from the graveyard to the battlefield, which is super cool. The reason that is that if we play removal, or if we get any of our combinations off, if he dies, we can actually immediately bring him back. I'll show you how to do that. Ichor Drinker is going to be our 1-drop vampire. Like I said, we want to go life gain and drain here, so that's why we're running this one. 1 black, 1/1 life link. Exile Ichor Drinker from your graveyard. He turns into a 2/2 incubated guy. So a 1/1 lifelink vampire that can later come back as a 2/2 is extremely useful. I like him as an early blocker. I like him to gain life, so we can start that process of gain and draining out as we want to go. Really, really cool stuff there. Just the fact that we can get rid of him, and we can discard him and bring him back as another creature is useful. So before we get into skeletons, let me tell you about the vampires. I'm actually kind of excited about them, because we're going to combine for the first time. I'm surprised I haven't done this yet. We're going to combine Varan, Executioner, Thane. Varan, my dude, for real. Look at this guy. Phyrexian Vampire, 1 black and 1, 2/2. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So this is if something you control dies on any turn, on your opponent's turn or this turn. It only triggers once for each turn, but you gain and drain 2. Okay? This is interesting. this is interesting because it happens automatically. You only have one of them out, but we can supplement that for as many Vengeful Blood Witches as we want. This is a uncommon. This is from Foundations here. 1 black and 1/1/1 Vampire Warlock. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, target opponent lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. So he stacks on the gain and drain as well. And the interesting wording about this Vengeful Vampire right here is the fact that it says target opponent loses 1 life and target loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Committing a crime to return Forsaken Miner as target. If somebody kills Forsaken Miner with Vengeful Blood Witch out, you immediately target your opponent, which means that this goes to the graveyard, and because it went to the graveyard, you get to target and you can immediately cast it again. As long as you have black mana, this is functionally immortal because it keeps dying. You target them with a 1 life gain and drain, and it keeps coming back. That's pretty nifty. Immortal skeleton right here that gain and drains each time. There's probably a way to break an insane break loop if you had a sacrifice return. There's probably a crazy loop to build right here. I wasn't in the mood to build it. If you had a constant way of forcibly sacrificing something every single turn and bringing it back and an infinite amount of mana to pay for it, you could probably do something crazy and modern with that or something. I'm not that kind of guy, but it is a fun combination play because that does give you a lot of gain and drain and return of aggressive skeletons. We're going to go with some bats now. I know they're not vampires, but they're related, right? We're going to go with 4 Star Shapers, Star Scrape Clerics. You could go with 3. I think this is probably the least a useful bat. However, it does enhance your gain and drain effects off Vengeful Blood Witch and Vran Executioner Thane. It makes them a little bit worse. It gives you another flyer in the air, and it puts a little bit more aggression. The other thing is Deep Cavern Vat and Ichor Drinker, whenever they ping for 1 life, whenever they deal damage either with attacking or blocking, you're going to be draining them for 1 life each time. So it is a useful card all around. It is not bad. If you don't have all of them, I'd say this is the one you could probably leave out the most. So again, trying to get out these little bits of gain and drain as we go, slowly chiseling that life down till it's not tenable anymore. Deep Cavern Bat right here, 1 black and 1 uncommon bat as it goes, flying and lifelink 1/1. Insane. I mean, he's meta for a reason. He's top tier for a reason. When he enters, look at your opponent's hand. You get to see their whole hand on turn 2 if you want. You may exile a target non-land card from it until it leaves play. They have to waste an exile or removal to get whatever card you got back. Steal their Sunfall, steal their removal, steal whatever you want. It really slows down our opponent as we play here. And again, gaining life on defense and attack feeds into Starscrape. If it dies with Vengeful and Vran, it feeds into Starscrape. It all starts coming together. Now, the piece that you've probably known and see is the Forsaken Miner 1, Case of the Stash Skeleton 2, and Corpse of the Lost 3. That is the classic 1-2-3 skeleton play, which honestly is one of the best 1-2-3s in mono black right now, to be perfectly honest with you. It's amazing. 1 black and 1, Case of the Stash Skeleton. Whenever this case enters, create a 2/1 black skeleton creature token and suspect it. To solve, you control no suspected skeletons, if unsolved at the beginning of your end step. So you get this solved ability if they kill your suspected skeleton. And remember, it's okay if they do. If we have these set up to drain them life, we get to do a tutor effect. We can search our library for any card by sacrificing that and search our library. But either way, a 2/1 menace skeleton is not bad. That's a very good thing that people can't block it. And even if they do, you can increase the power on it and really start ripping people down and then gaining and draining as they do, really putting pressure on them as you go. This is what makes skeleton decks possible. As soon as this card is not in standard, I don't think skeleton decks will be very much good. 1 black and 2 enchantments. Skeletons you control get +1 and have haste. Corpses of the Lost. When it enters, you get 2/2 black pirate skeleton creature at the beginning of your end step. If you descended this turn, meaning if anything was put into your graveyard, a permanent was put in your graveyard, return Corpse of the Lost to its owner's hand. So you can return it to your hand and immediately replay it and play another skeleton down. The fact that Forsaken Miner, Stashed, and the one that we put down have haste and are charged up is really good. You're going to want to put that aggression down on the board. You're going to want to be swinging in with a lot of damage. You're going to want to pushing down range with damage a lot. It's going to be super, super critical that you are attacking and damaging people out and really, really hitting. You want to you're going to want to lose creatures, especially if you've set up Vengeful Vran and Starscrape. You can set up an onslaught of skeletons to just go in and start attacking people. The more stuff you have died, the more you're pinging them, the more you're draining them. So they're losing creatures, you're losing creatures, and you're draining them for a lot of life. And how do we make that life drain even worse? Well, we can add Bloodletter of Eklazance. Look at this guy. That is a guy right there. Another vampire finishing off. He's a vampire demon. 3 black and 1 4-drop 2/4, arguably one of the best black cards out of Ixalan. Flying. If an opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life. Insane. So all the damage that the skeletons are doing, all the gain and drain you're getting off from Vengeful Blood Witch, Starscrape, and Vran, everything else, all the pings for 1 that are hitting Starscrape and going over and over and over again are enhanced, and all your flyers that you have going in and skeletons and killing and stuff like that is enhanced as well. Deadly. Unbelievably deadly. He is black meta for sure. Just a beautiful finisher right here. I mean, when your finisher drops on turn 4, you swing with the full, you swing with a bunch of skeletons and hit the gain and drain. They realize that they have lost too much life. They're in too dire of a position to ever get out of what you've put them in. Really, really good stuff to finish with the Eklazance and just bring the vampire skeleton combo, the undead combo, home. We're gonna go 22 mana, 1 Cavern of Souls right there. You could do 2 caverns. Again, as I always say, mana is going to be the taste here. If you want to put any kind of man lands in, I'm never dying for landmans and man lands. You know, if you like Soulstone Sanctuary, sure, it's not really necessary. Mirax, whatever you want. It is what it is. I'm going with that. I'm going with straight black. It is important that we are able to play that Bloodletter, so I don't want too many off of the caverns. You choose Vampire for the caverns, I think you're fine. Vampire, Bat, or Skeleton, you're going to be fine. We actually don't really cast very many skeletons. If you look at the stats here, I can show you what this looks like. We actually mostly cast vampires. It's 12 vampires with 7 bats and only really 4 skeletons. The other skeletons, we don't cast them. They're created by enchantments, believe it or not. So that's the best way to get skeletons out, is to cast them through enchantments with clerics, demons, Phyrexians, rogues, everything else on there as it goes. So it really is a vampire first deck, followed by Skelly Bros and a smish splash of bats. 8 enchantments, 7 instants, 0 sorceries, no artifacts, 23 lands on a 2.0. I was having trouble with mana. I ran this with 22 mana and it didn't work right. I was always short one from where I needed to go. So I don't mind running 23 on a 2.0 average. That's what we're looking like. 23 creatures on that. Undead. Yeah, so very good. Got me from plat to diamond and pushing me up diamond right now. Going to get me to mid diamond pretty soon. The only other sideboard I can suggest is possibly enchantment removal with Withering Torment, Forced Sacrifice with Sheoldred's, Nowhere to Run is a great card to get rid of those ward decks, or Long Goodbye is a great one to deal with ward. Calistaria Highborn, I know people are saying, why not Calistaria Highborn? She's just kind of not a better, she's like, Vran is good with Vengeful Blood Witch. Do we really need to add her in? You know, you have to play that 2 black, and I guess you can do it as many times as you want, but you have to have mana open. I always felt she's a little clunky, but I know somebody is going to say, how come no Calistaria Highborn? She's here. She's in the sideboard. It's whatever. You certainly could. If you didn't have any Vrans or you didn't have any those, you could do her as well if you wanted to do something like that. You know, she's kind of a lateral move. And maybe an Anoint with Affliction just in case to exile some smaller stuff as we go. But that is going to be the Undead Vampire Skeleton Alliance. We love to see our undead lining up, being allies and fighting each other. Let's get into the game. Make sure you leave a comment, like the video, tenderly push that like button. Don't smash it. Every other YouTuber tells you to smash and explode that like button. I don't want that. I want you to gently push it. So here we go into the game. Let's rank up, boys. Hey, what's up, Haiku Owl? Well, I'm glad you made it at least. I'm glad you made it a little bit. Driftrona, I'm sorry to hear that you're having troubles with that. Let's start with the bat. Wow, that's pretty wild. I guess let's take Slick Shot here. Ember Heart. Let's take another slick shot. Let's go in for that. Of course, we get the fucking... We get the big fucking red right away. He's gonna come in with big red. Boom, boom. Astrobot. Fear of isolation. Jay, when do we get new Wobble Gobbos? Maybe we can get him to quit out of bat frustration. Yeah, we might be able to just get him to quit off bat frustration here. It's ridiculous that I got all those bats. I don't know. I was thinking about doing a mono red. It's about that time anyways. To mono red ourselves. Let's do this. All right, if we get a black mana, I think we got him. Yeah, we got him. Unless this is like a pyroclasm or something. No, yeah, we got him. Yep, there we go. Oh my goodness, I gotta sign up for Night Rain. I gotta sign up for Night Rain. Absolutely. Good stuff right there. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Let's go here. Aether Drifting, go Mad Max. I think I'd like a nice... I'm really hoping we have a Samurai Drift Ronin. You better wait for those previews, man. We might have a Samurai in Aether Drift set, and he might be, you know... Might be sliding a little bit. Maybe. Magitech race car suit for Aether Drift. Boom. 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 Let's do it. Daiwin's Elite. What are you going to do, Daiwin's Elite? You going to block me? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So I think we do... Vran and Cut Down, maybe. Push on him. There we go. Gain and drain. Get him out like that. Walk him down. To nukes, I was just saying we're gonna have to activate the 2-man rule and get the nukes ready. Nukes, yeah, we're getting it soon. I think the 14th they said, sometime this weekend maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. I think this guy's dead. I've got a distinct feeling that this guy is dead. We're gonna have to launch the nuke soon, guys. It's gonna almost be time. Uh-oh. Someone was not really paying attention. Wall of fire, here we come. Bum, 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 bum. Fram got him confused because it doesn't trigger itself. Yes, that was kind of my hope. Hey, what's up, Lord Stonescale? How you doing, man? We might have to get a Final Fantasy. I might splurge on the Final Fantasy themed, equipment and things for for the Final Fantasy set. I might have to splurge on that. That may be a necessity. Steve. As long as I don't see an island go down, I'm going to be fine. Okay. Deep fucking cavern value. If he's got a cut down, I want him to play it. Boom. That's fine. We want him to play it. I still get to see your hand. Okay, so it's one of these. All right. Boom. He's probably going to bat me. But then I'll put down corpses if he doesn't. I'll either play removal and Ichor Drinker, or I'll play corpses. He can either take corpses or he can take bitter. He'll probably take bitter. And then I can put pressure on him. Tactics. I know that's controversial, but it's tactics. And then you want to hear another controversial take after that? You want to hear another fucking crazy take after that? After that, it's 10. No, 9. I do like 8. I do like 7. I like 6. I like Cecil the Dark Knight. I think that's 3, but my brain doesn't work so good anymore. But Tactics is... I still play Tactics to this day. Days go by and I still play Tactics. I love it. Boom. Boom. Let's go in. Pop, pop. Fizz, fizz. Boom. He takes that one. We'll do this. Uh-oh. They're never paying attention, guys. I don't know what to do to get these guys to pay attention, man. They don't know how Vran works or something? Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, mission accomplished. We're going to end the stream now. We did what we came here to do in less than 30 minutes, like a pizza. There we go. Cecil the Dark Knight. Listen, I like Dark Knights, if you haven't realized. I wrote a whole book about a Dark Knight, so. Got him. Boom, 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 boom. I can't read. I'm using Braille right now. Ops goes first, and I don't really have that good of a hand. We'll give it a shot, though. Okay, we'll do that. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Uh-oh. He's doing the Big Bang. The Big Bang Theory. Let's do this. We can maybe recover a little bit of... Ooh, Screaming Mimi. We can't let him have that. He'll have to bolt me out to get Screaming Mimi. He's using my own weapons against me. There's Screaming Mimi. Go in. Alright, we're going to have to hold steady on what we do here. This is a real tough one, guys. Yes, I'll take 1 damage. Boom. My turn. No, I'm never gonna, until I get another mana, I'm never gonna fucking let you get off another card. Lightning Helix. Let's resolve that. Boom. Yikes. Alright, we'll put down Forsaken Miner. Hey, what's up, TJ Wadsworth? No, we droughted out here. We droughted out here, boys. Droughted out. We got too much fancy shit to he's playing Spart and not playing his Screaming Mimi until I'm tapped out. Which is the smart thing to do. And then just slowly pinging me to death. Boom. Boom. He's got the cut down. Cut down is not going to cut it, to be perfectly honest with you. That's not going to cut it. We're missing the key component here. Alright, we got that. Let's do this. I think our only hope is 2 damage and 4 damage. He's gonna go in. This is going to do 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And 7. 8. It's dead no matter what. Yeah, we took too long to get the last piece. Yeah, it took too long. It took too long to get that last mana there, and you need to absolutely flood them out with removal. That's the main thing. That's okay. Man, I fucking love Final Fantasy Tactics. I do like the other with the Ivalice one. The 11 is not bad either. I didn't hate 14. Which one's 14? 13? 15? I think 15. The one with the car. That one's not bad. Ops goes first, and I've got removal. Not great early play, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Bronco Breaker. We're gonna wait and see if we need to play removal on that right there. Okay. Discard a card. We'll discard Ichor Drinker. Yeah, that's fine. There he goes. Discard, it's gonna be that one. Corpses of the Lost. We're having trouble with this mana. We're gonna need to add another mana in. We're going to need to add another mana in here. This is the second time we've gotten mana fucked. I mean, it should be pretty obvious when I go live at this point. I feel like it's generally the same time. Actually, we're going to discard. Yeah. Yeah, we're having a mana issue. Hostile Investigator, which is a special type of alligator, by the way. I don't know if you know that. The Investigator. We'll do that. We're having some sort of mana issue here, guys. This is the second time it's happened. And we're just burning through cards here like crazy. Over and over and over again, and we just never hit it. I don't know. Yeah, we're just going to quit. I can't, I gotta add one more in. I gotta add one more in. Three, bros. If we don't get that steady 3, we're shit out of luck. We really are. We're in bad trouble. Okay. A 1-2, and maybe we hit that 3, bros. I don't know. Maybe we need to add some card draw into it. But it was working fine earlier. Oh, just hang around, D-Rose. Leave me on mute. Stream snipe me. It's okay. I don't mind being stream sniped. Okay, let's do that. All right. Simic, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Let's do this. Deep Cavern Value. Boom. Sleight of hand. This down ain't big enough. I don't want you to have that. He'll put down Beanstalk. Man, YouTube never notifies anybody as shit. I'll tell you what. For real, though. Alright. What's he got? Sleight of hand. So I'm almost positive he's got a counterspell. Let's see if he does. Instant or sorcery in your graveyard. comes the crab. Yay. Boom. Sleight of hand. Hey, what's up? ETTTTTTTTT. Sleight of hand. I want to put this down. There we go. There we go. It was a big hit. Talented sorcery. Okay. What's he gonna do? And he's out of there. All right, there we go, monkey. There we go. Back on diamond grind right here. Probably not, D-Rose. Well, you were the first loss. Yeah, probably. You might be in there. It depends. That was a pretty boring game because I didn't even really get to showcase the deck. I mostly just didn't have any mana. So it may not be included, D-Rose. I don't know yet. It depends. Opponent goes first, and I've got no good early plays. I think I'm going to mull that. That's a lot better. We can get rid of Ran, as a matter of fact. The bats will do it. Okay, he's gonna bat. If there's I don't like to cut out losses, but I will cut out losses if they're very boring. If the guy just kills me instantaneously and I never had a chance, and you know there's a lot of problems with whatever happened, then I will occasionally I'll be like, this is, you know, if we got total control the whole game. Then it's a whole other issue. Boom, boom. What else can we take? We'll take the rest. We don't want you taking our stuff, man. Going for that. Boom. Okay, Preacher of the Sky Zone. Boom. No attacks. Boom. Bloodletter. Lose. Oh, it'll still be in the live stream. If you bookmark this live stream, then you'll be famous. You'll be famous for that. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I'm worried he's going to put down his own bloodletter, so we're going to hold back a guy. Okay. he put down a slasher. Forsaken Miner. Yeah, he's out of there. Okay. Do you play Modern or Legacy? If I so, what are my favorite decks? No, I don't. I don't really play Modern or Legacy. They're very complicated and expensive, and I can't get into them. That was a good game right there. You just have to play defense until you can get the flyers. Decent amount to have flyers in it. They can do a lot of damage when they're unchecked. Hold on 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Let's go. Okay, I go first in the early play right there. Tell you what, the bat has been absolutely critical, mission critical. Yeah, I don't know why that guy might have he might have got his deck out of a cereal box and he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. That's the big possibility that he was fucking cereal box core right there. Uh-oh, it's our arch nemesis, Boros Burn. Yep. Kellen, Rebel Salvo, Rebel Souls, Searchers, we've been called. Kellen the Fey-Blooded, he's gonna search. Okay. Kellen is an interesting add to this one, but I think Boros is on the up and up. I think Boros is coming up as a serious contender. Boom, boom. Okay. All right. Let's see what he wants. I know he wants to get sheltered. I know that he wants his fucking sheltered back more than anything in the world. You know, that's the most powerful thing he's got. So let's see what he's gonna nuke here. Probably going to nuke to get sheltered back and play it next turn. We've got... No, he's going for Mirrodin. Okay. All right. Okay. Boom. Okay. Nice. I know he's got a shelter, and he's deciding who he wants to show. No, Rune Lurker Bat. Holy shit. Kellen. Okay. He's doing a Kellen double strike deck? Is that really what I'm seeing here? It's a weird setup we have. We need a removal would be super cool. Alright, when we don't go for removal, we'll go for fucking Swarm Out. He can use Boros. He can say permanents we control gain indestructible. But I'd rather him use that now then later and make him spend the dollar here. Let's see. He's going to use Boros on something, I'm sure. He's either going to make his shit indestructible or give somebody double strike. But I think it's a lot of pressure to put on. Gonna rebel salvo him. Okay. Okay, that's gonna die. Gonna have to let some damage through. Hey, what's up, Josh Slizzle? We'll pay 1 life, sure. Kellen, he let it all through. He said we can get fucking crazy freaky with the double strike. Sheltered by ghosts. Okay. Skibbity yacht. Are you a paper decks? Do I play paper decks as well? I do play paper decks as well. Yeah, I'm not completely 100% on just these. I do occasionally play paper decks. Yeah. Unclear as to why he chose that. Because that's 9, and that means he dies. So, unclear his method of getting through here. It didn't work. It didn't work, guys. Guys. It didn't work. Don't quite understand why he did that. Why he went for that skibbity gyat, but he sure did. It did not, in fact, work. Trex. Trex with the smart comments. It did not, in fact, work. Skibbity gyat. Rizzler, Ohio. Phantom Tax. Whatever other brain rot you want, guys. And it's all brain rot all the time. Ops goes first, but I have early removal and pressure. I think I can play some. I think I can do some pressure plays here. I think he's probably gonna bat me. Oh, unscrupulous agent. What the fuck does this do? Exiles a card from their hand. Okay. Interesting. I will get rid of Blood Witch. Why not? I will kill you because I just don't want to block her. He's gonna do discard. Is that what we're skibbiting up to? Charming Skendril. Scunthorpe. Okay. Discard a card, then draw a card. Oh, he didn't discard anything good, so he's not running Resurrector. Land of the Lost right here. He doesn't have a fucking cut down. If I can get a land, I can get Bloodletter and hit him really hard. Pop. Okay. Alesha who laughs. Oh, he's bringing back Unscrupulous. That's fine. Alright. Land. Boom. We say, pay 3 life. You can go away. We don't need you. We don't need you hitting the raid every turn. Come on. Let's be honest. Boof, boof. Hopefully we'll be able to hold that Bloodletter off. Boom. Boom. Don't be another Alesha. No, it's a Virtue. That's fine. Boom. Down. Chainsaw. Invasion of Asgol. What an Asgol. What an Asgol, huh? Boom. Case of the Stash Skeleton. We'll do this. We'll do this. Boom. Hit. Boom. Rev. Performing Artist. Seneschal of the Sun right there. Very nice. Sacrifice a non-land permanent. We'll sacrifice that. You gotta double block me. We get that solved. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Enduring Courage. Very nice. Yeah, you should totally swing in, man. No blocks. Boom. Activate. I know just the card for you, bro. It's called Case of the Stash Skeleton. Put that down. And then we say you can't block 4 going in, and then you just die. There you go. Easy peasy. A lemon squeezy. There you go. Simple as. Simple as. You got to know which card to grab with your demonic skeleton tutor. That's what you have to do. You got to know which card to grab with it. Nice. Real quiet tonight, huh, guys, huh? 70% win rate currently. Not terrible. I go first. That's a good early play. Hey, what's up? Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's grab him here. Ooh, I gotta take Lizzie's on Slizzy. Lizzie's such a fucking problem. The Slizzer is such a sluzzer. Is such a slizzer blizzard. Boom. Well, welcome, Shinigami. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Pop, pop. He's probably going to put down Preacher. Which is, it's okay if he puts down Preacher. Because I'm going to do this. I'm going to put down this. That's going to gain and drain him out. We'll do that. Boom. And then we just go in with those. And then we hit him, gain life, drain life, boom. Okay. Now he's kind of wondering what to do. Boom. No blocks. Unsure as to why he did that, unless he's going to go for a board wipe. I don't think that that was a smart idea. No, it wasn't a smart idea. He could have a kill card. Let's not get it fucked up. He's got some kind of instant. No, he do not have an instant. Gain. Lose. He's down to 1 here. I don't think that's a good thing. He could put down his gorilla, or he could board wipe me. Even board wiping me wouldn't be that great. Yeah, that wasn't that good. Boom. Going in, no blocks, boom. Bitter Triumph, exactly what we needed there. There we go. Easy as. Should we go for the wall of fire? I think this will be the last one, guys. We're gonna try to crack that wall of fire real quick, like, while we're on the hot streak. All right, guys, we're going to leave it right there for tonight. We did pretty good with the Undead, man. Mono Black Undead is my speciality. Combining the power of vampires and the power of skeletons for Ultra Vampire Skeletons is, I mean, it's not a bad choice. It got us to Diamond. It almost pushed us to Diamond 3 until we just got removal down and caught a bad hand on it. That's a pretty good climb right there. This could really go all the way. I could use this as my daily driver. Ultimately, we won 69 nice % on the play. Almost 70% on the play, 100%, 70% wins, 100% on the play, and a little slower on the draw. It's a very much an aggressive deck, but overall, getting that in Diamond, going on some pretty sweet runs here, and really only getting shut down by Mono Black, I think as Mono Black can kind of remove the cards that we need. So overall, fun deck. I liked it. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.